I don't even want to make this video because Bunnie Xo has proven time and time again that her and her lawyer will use illegal ways of false copywriting fair use content to get it taken down. Like, them taking my whole account down last November proved that, okay? But whatever. We're here for the Wadewilson stuff, right? That's what you're all here for. That's what you want. Okay, let's get into it. Please like and subscribe. And by the way, Jeanette Braun, this fair use disclaimer is for you. This content is commentary on a public figure on matters of public importance and is protected as fair use under U.S. copyright law, section 107. Any videos or photos used as visual representations were not used in a commercial way and do not impede on the copyright itself. And they were also used in a transformative way. Now that we got that out of the way. So the false copywriting thing, whatever. Bunnie tried to slime her way out of getting accused of false copywriting negative commentary by saying she didn't know her lawyer was doing it and that she fired the lawyer when she found out. She told Cece Suarez on here, and Cece has a video you can go look at, of Bunnie literally word for word saying, I fired her because of this. And then not even a month ago, Cece's friend got this false copyright claim from Bunnie, and who is it? Who's the email? Braun. So Bunnie lied. She is a known liar. One of the first videos that she ever got taken down, what I said in it was, Bunnie does the same thing as me, except she tries to act like goody two-shoes. And that goody two-shoes thing's gone with the Wadewilson thing. With that scandal, the goody two-shoes mask over. People aren't believing it anymore. She's become so rich and famous that, it's now a check. She's seeing things as dollar signs and not really the empathy behind, what the situation. And I sure did tell you so, but we'll leave that out. So Bunnie basically made this video where she was la-ha, tee-hee-hee, and kind of like, haha, we just got off the phone. And I'm going to play it for you in a second. We just got off the phone with the jail, Wadewilson, and she said she was fascinated by it. And then if you notice in her apology video, she's like, I was talking about how some people find him attractive and some people find him weird. And she did say that in the original video, this clip I'm about to roll. But she also said she was fascinated with him, which is something she never apologized for in her apology video. And we'll show that too as well. Don't worry. While we're in this, please like and subscribe and follow my channel. It would help me greatly.
We just called one of the jails in Florida to talk to Wadewilson to get him on the podcast because I am fascinated with his story, and now that he's saying he's innocent, and how the internet is just half of them is divided because everybody's like, oh dude, he's so fine, and then the other half are like, I'd let him run me over, and then the other half are like, oh my god, what a weirdo. So how cool would it be if I got to go into the jail and sit down with him and do a podcast for our murder mystery podcast that we do once a month? What do you guys think? Because if anybody has any connections to Wade, let you.
You heard her say she was fascinated by the story and how she was all tee-hee-hee and wanting to meet this man that people found attractive and man that people found weird, and that she was fascinated by, right? Now let's watch the apology video.
I'm on West Coast time, so I'm just waking up, but I'm waking up to a ton of people who were offended and upset, rightfully so, by my post yesterday. I think anybody who has followed me for a really long time knows that my intentions were not to glorify somebody. It was more of, I had heard an interview with him yesterday claiming his innocence, and I was like, what? How could this man even think he was innocent? But what we're not going to do is put words in my mouth and change things around. I did not say the man was hot. I said women think he's hot and some think he's weird, talking about how the internet is so divided over this murder. And when I was smiling yesterday, I was laughing because before that, and we have it on video, speaking to the person at the jail was ridiculous. I couldn't even believe this lady was working at the jail. I was not smiling about Wade or anything like that, but when I said I wanted to interview him, it was not to bring him on to glorify him or paint him in any good light. My intention was saying, how does this man think he's innocent when there is so much evidence stacked against him, like even down to his dad, everything. Being curious about why a killer is a fucking whack job does not make me a bad person, because there are so many people who are interested in true crime, and murderers get interviews all the time. But what makes me an asshole is being insensitive to the victims' families. And this is me talking to one of the victims' children last night at 2 o'clock in the morning, actually almost 3 o'clock in the morning. And after I spoke to her, I felt so bad. Not because of me wanting to interview her, but because I truly did not show empathy to the victims' families. And even though it wasn't intentional, it's still what happened. And for that, I do apologize. And I also took down the videos because I told her that it's the right thing to do. Like, let me take down the video because, I see your point of view, and honestly did not think that this would even get any traction or go anywhere. So I love you guys. I learned a lesson. People make mistakes all the time, and that was just one of them. So thank you guys for teaching that lesson to me, and I will tread ever so lightly when I do true crime. This has actually made me look at true crime stuff a lot differently, because I didn't realize how much they do glorify the murderers and not give the victims a platform as well. So this might have just changed the trajectory of, what I'm wanting to do, and maybe there's a way that I'll be able to help a little bit more with my platform. But I definitely need to be more conscious with my platform of how I present things. So I love you guys. Have the best day.
And there you have it, folks. Okay, I have a couple of problems with her whole apology. I just watched it on my phone as y'all were watching it on here, because for some reason I can't figure out how to make me hear the video while it's playing. I don't know how to do that. But what I'll say is this. She was saying she was laughing because of the woman on the phone. She never once brought up the fact that she said she was fascinated with this man. And we all know that her MO is to bring people on and let them tell their side. That's her whole podcast niche, all right? Bringing on the quote-unquote villains and letting them tell her story. So for her to get on here on this apology and act like that's not what she's set out to do, and that's not what people, like, she wasn't doing that. No, that's not what she was doing. That's exactly the intention she had. Okay? And then in the apology, she's like, at some point she goes, I should have been more, aware of the victim's family's, emotions. And then she says, maybe I'll do something different. It's like, you're still making money off that murder and what that guy did. You're just trying to find a socially acceptable route to make money off of it. And it's like, she acts like that's not her whole goal. Like, that's everyone's goal. Everyone in the industry's goal is to make money, to make dollar bills. And she puts on this lily white, I wasn't going to let this man get on here and tell his story, like I let with all the other people that quote-unquote are villainous that I allow come and tell their side. I wasn't going to, no, I don't believe it for a second, just because that's her MO, is going on and let people tell their side. She'll say that to anyone. I let people come on and tell their side. And it's like, you were going to let this murderer who brutally murdered 2 women for no reason, come on and tell his side. And let's not act like you were going to call him out on anything, because she never calls out her guests. But people are mad, which they should be. This is the first time the mask has came down, and she didn't, think about everything the repercussions of what she says. What I find interesting is she said she took the video down, but because of the, victims' families, she took that video down because she's getting backlash. And any repost of it on Reddit, her lawyer's already taken down. Literally. Like that. All these people are posting TikTok videos about it, and I'm like, for my past going in the ring with her in November, October, whenever it was, and her setting my career back a year and a half and getting my 125K account taken down illegally, it's I know her false copyright game. It might not be today, it might not be tomorrow that these people who are talking about the Wadewilson situation on TikTok get a copyright claim, but it will be when Jeanette Braun searches up Bunnie's name in this situation, and then she will scrub it. Every video about it, she will try and copyright it. And people think I'm kidding. They think I'm crazy. I've tried to help people who have made videos talking shit about me, and it's like casting pearls before swine. One girl was like, I'll just have my lawyer take care of it. I was like, bitch, TikTok doesn't answer copyright appeals. What the fuck is your lawyer gonna do if TikTok doesn't answer the appeals? So, like, if she copyrights your shit, you got a copyright strike. You can't take down. No lawyer can fix that. That's a TikTok thing. These people, they're fucking idiots, man. Let me just tell you. I try and help them, and it's like casting pearls before swine. Honestly. The masks come off. I feel like Rhaenyra when she said, well, I'm talking so fast that like I'm getting tired, out of breath. But I feel like Rhaenyra when she said she said it must be hard, huh? Living under that shroud of your self-righteousness, but now they see you for what you really are, and people see her for what she really is. Like, I still don't. The fact that she's trying to be like, oh no, I wasn't gonna let him come on here and give his side, when that's literally what her. Lie to someone else. Lie to someone else. Not me. I did not fall off the turnip truck yesterday. I might have been born at night, but it was not last night. Lie to someone else. And Jeanette, love you, dog. Know you seeing this? I know you don't like me. You want to fight me all up on my page. Never double tap like me. I can't stand her. Literally. Okay. Please like and subscribe. Please. I have to go through 17 minutes of my rambling and edit it. And hopefully you like this video. Okay, bye.